I'm still smoking Mick Quaid plug, as I was in the previous video. Here in the UK, over the last couple of weeks, there's been a number of programmes on the TV looking at elderly people. A couple of programmes on those who are 100 years old and over. And obviously a major part of their life was during the war. And growing up in that time. And a horrific time it was for them. Which then got me on to thinking of people of our age. Let me rephrase that. People of my age. I'm coming up to 50 this year. So in another 20 years time, touch wood, we all get there. And our grandkids come along and say, you know, what did you see, you know, when you were growing up, and some of the events that went on during that time. And while there's nothing as huge as the world wars, obviously there are wars going on at the moment in the world, but I remember things like watching the moon landing and watching it on an old black and white TV. I remember the Berlin Wall coming down, the Falklands War. Obviously we've got the rise in terrorism these days and the horrific events of 9/11, as well as the London bombings as well and the underground. And I've got a list in front of me, which I'm not going to go through all of them because I'll let you put through your own memories and stuff if you want. But we've got things like the Chernobyl disaster in Russia, Nelson Mandela, and released from prison and then became the president. And we now live in, obviously, in a technological age where technology is advancing so quickly. But we can go back and remember some of the things when they began. Black and white TV. And here in the UK, I think we only had then, when I was growing up, 3 channels. And now we've got flat screen 3D internet ready TVs and hundreds of channels to choose from, and still nothing to watch. We've got mobile phones, which you can do everything that a big computer can do. You can play games on it, you can go on the internet on it, you can make videos for YouTube, etc. But again, remember when they started and they were the size of a brick, they were massive. Changes in music, and I was around during the punk era, which is probably why I lost a lot of my hair with all the dyes, etc. But you see it coming back round again. Same style of clothing, same style of hair. We've got cars. I remember cars before they had power steering, aircon, electric windows. Still remember me father having a car which still had the slot in the front, which you could then crank it with a hand crank. And I'm not talking, you know, seriously old car either. I'm talking late 60s, early 70s. And now look at them, they're electric. Christ, they're trying to make it fly now. I remember when I first started drinking in pubs, you could get a short for 50p. I remember the old money in the UK, pounds, shilling and pence, and then it went to decimalisation in 71. My brother, a little tail, who was older than me, apparently used to get a shilling for his pocket money. He used to take it to the shop and change it for pennies, because when he walked the pennies rattled in his pocket and it made it sound as if he had more money than he actually had. And that's true. So yeah, I mean, there has been a few things going on. We've seen obviously the men landing on the moon, the advancement in space technology, and there's a space station up there now. So yeah, what are some of the things you can remember? But one of the things that hasn't changed a lot in all that time is these things. Some shapes have come along, which are certainly not the standard and original style shapes, which is more the advancement in people's imagination. But the papers pretty much remained the same. So anyway, be interesting to see some of your comments on that. Catch you later.